show tonight to interview our special guest. Show highlight the Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, boxing, tennis, golf, and racing. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. Tune in for all the news and scores, reporting on the games and so much more. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show.
Welcome everybody to another great episode of the Alford Sports Talk Show. I'm Alan, and I'm so delighted to be with you this evening. Feel free to call in at any time during the show, 516-418-5572. We're going to have a wonderful show for you, a lot of great things to discuss. We're going to have a fantastic Friday night. Don't be shy. Come on in on the Alford Sports Talk Show. And we're going to go ahead and start by thanking our one of our wonderful sponsors here. That is none other than Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. So delicious and addicting, you may need a support group. Feel free to visit my great friend Chef G's with 4 delicious flavors: Heat Wave, Fusion, Honey Mustard, and Classic. Definitely visit him right there at FL. Nope, let me go ahead and give you the place first. 301 South 22nd Street. 301 South 22nd Street, Tampa, Florida. And if you can't come down to Tampa, it's all right. Visit him at flbbqsauce.com. Again, it's flbbqsauce.com. This is some delicious sauce. You got to get yourself some of this. Try it at flbbqsauce.com. We're going to have some great music for you. All of the great music that you can hear is sponsored by none other than Sam Scola Songs. You can visit Sam Scola, and you can also go ahead and reach him at singalongwithsam@gmail.com. Singalongwithsam@gmail.com. Thank you, songwriter Sam Scola Songs and his wife Mary. And all of the songs are available on YouTube and Spotify. Definitely check them out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play that great song, the Sam Scola song, Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. Right after that, we're going to go ahead and get the show started. Let's go.
Comes in 4 varieties. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce, a natural flavor. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. Florida Gold Honey Mustard on burgers and ribs. Tasty fusion on pork and sausage. A classic taste for chicken steak tips. A hot heat wave on meatballs and ham. It's a cookout treat. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. Serve on fish and vegetables. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce.
Chef G's Florida barbecue sauce. So delicious and addicting, you may need a support group. Don't forget to visit Chef G's at 301 South 22nd Street, Tampa, Florida. And if you can't come down to Tampa, that's okay. Visit them at flbbqsauce.com. Again, it's flbbqsauce.com. Thank you so much, Chef G's, for being one of our awesome sponsors here at the Alford Sports Talk Show. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on our first caller today to get the show started. Definitely, thank you so much for joining us here on the Alford Sports Talk Show. Let's bring him on right now. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? Always great to hear from you. Yes, it has been. It has been definitely a very busy month, and I haven't had anything planned this last weekend. It's the crazy thing is like it's nice to kick back and unwind because it hasn't been too many weekends where I haven't had anything planned.
On the calendar wise, it's been away. You had the Stanley Cup Finals, which ended fantastic. The NBA Finals. You had the French Open. You got Liberty Trials going on right now. World Euro Cup and the NBA Finals. You had the French Open. You got Liberty Trials going on right now.
Yes, you're right. It's been real busy. A lot of things going on, and it's been hectic, but a good hectic. Yes. Yes, you're right. It's been real busy. Mine too. It's been, you're right. It's been a lot of crazy, very great things going on in the sports world. I mean, you're right. Yeah, he's making milestone, folks. He's passing anniversaries and doing big things. Congratulations for sure. In fact, let's give him a round of applause. Definitely. Let me go ahead and do that for you right now. Yeah, it's it's been a real pleasure and an honor and a blessing on our end here at the Alford Sports Talk Show to have great people like yourself and great guests that I've met over the years, and it's been fantastic. It really has been.
So anyway, I've been covering the draft, both drafts now, because the NBA and NHL are both having the draft in the same week, which is rather unheard of.
Yes, yes, and the biggest news from the NBA is the Lakers drafting Bronny James. I'm curious. I'm real curious to get your thoughts on that. What are your thoughts on that move?
A complete bust. He's not really even that good of a player, to be honest with you. But I get the reason behind it, LeBron wants to play with his son. It's making history too with the first father-son combo ever in the NBA and the first ever teammates. Unlike in baseball, which is a lot more common. So I get the reasons for it, and and I'm sure LeBron's something to do with him being included by the Lakers, no question about it.
Oh, absolutely. This is definitely a move to make LeBron happy and to be the first to have a father son combination. I think it's not just LeBron that's involved in this. I think the Lakers are pushing this too. I think it's more than just him. Genie Bus. You said it. I was just gonna get you took the words right out of my mouth. You may love or dislike Jeannie Buss, but you got to give her one thing. She is definitely a team player, and she will do whatever it takes to put her Lakers and give them some spotlight. Literally, she'll date Dennis Rodman. She'll date the coach. She'll do whatever it takes to position herself and the Lakers to get that spotlight. And yeah, but she will definitely right. I mean, she doesn't, but this is I think this is to make LeBron happy. This is definitely to give the Lakers a lot of publicity. I think this is a twofold. I don't think it's just LeBron saying I want him to be first because another move that they made that people now are overlooking is the fact that they signed J.J. Redick to be the coach. J.J. Redick and LeBron have a podcast together. They have a podcast together.
Yeah, well, so do we.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to be the coach of the Lakers next.
Why?
He
You have no experience.
has no experience.
But then again, we also have no experience anyway, so yeah, I get it, but why him?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Like, okay, I understand you have a coach that doesn't have any experience, but usually a team with a franchise like the Lakers don't make moves like that. You have other options out there. He's not the only coach. I can understand this. They do that a lot. No experience in the UFL. I get it. And actually, even now with the UFL, I don't know if they'll do that type of move now because in the XFL I can understand it more. But now that there's less teams in the UFL, it'll be harder for you to have no experience to start. Not to say they wouldn't do it, but to be the Lakers coach with no experience, you're on the podcast with LeBron, you're an analyst, and then now you're the coach. That was another move setting up for for Bronny James to come in too.
Yeah.
So on his playing ability alone, do you think he passes the test?
Not a chance.
Yeah, and that's I'm not hating on this move. I get it. I'm all pro dad, so I understand LeBron's motivation. I understand the Lakers' motivation. I get it. The only hiccup, this is the first time that I would have to say that the son that's involved, people have no confidence in, meaning they don't think he's anywhere near being qualified for the position. It's not like Ken Griffey Jr., where Ken Griffey Jr. was a star player. You understand what I'm saying? He earned his stripes. Not to say that, of course, his dad playing didn't help. Of course it did. You know, because you got the popularity, you got the notoriety. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that it didn't help, but Ken Griffey Jr. definitely had his credentials.
Yeah.
So you don't think this is not even close?
Ah, really?
Yeah, and
Who's
I'm
the first to go? Is it gonna be Tony on the Lakers, or is it gonna be Riddick being fired?
well, at least Riddick is going to get one season. At least he'll get a season in. I don't think they'll get rid of him before the
Why give
season
him a
end.
whole year? I would give him a Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get rid of him before the year is out. I've seen it happen before, but I would think that's doubtful. The Lakers, when you hire somebody who doesn't have any experience, you get what you get. You understand what I'm saying? You get what you
You do,
get.
you do.
You get what you get. Not to say that somebody with experience would do a great job, but you had other options out there. You didn't have to go to JJ Redick.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, I'm gonna talk a lot more about Bronny James. I wish them success. It is gonna be history. I didn't until they said it. I didn't realize it was never done in the NBA,
Yeah.
which is kind of surprising. I would have thought that the NBA would have done it first, but no. Baseball is kind of common. Not you don't see it all the time, but you do see it.
No. Hockey you do as well.
Yeah, hockey you do. You know, in life it's not what you know, it's who you know. I definitely am a firm believer in that.
Right.
I've seen it myself. I've seen it myself, not just father and son combination. I've seen people get the hookup just because they know the right person. And that's how it's unfortunate, but it could be fortunate or unfortunate. Depends on which side of the fence you are. If you're the person who's asking the right person, you hit the home run. But if you're the one who gets passed over because somebody knows someone, it's never fun.
Dirty pool.
Hey,
As we call it, dirty pool.
but I got to give Bronny James credit in this regard. The man had a heart attack in practice,
Cardiac arrest.
cardiac arrest about a year and a half, 2 years ago, right? And now he's.
No, it was just last year actually.
It was last year. Yeah, it's actually sooner than I thought. And a year later, he's going to be playing with his father. I mean, hey, that's.
I mean, to anybody, I think anybody is, you know, probably, well, I shouldn't say cable, but no matter what your body type is, you're prone maybe to have a cardiac arrest, but you can still be in great shape. I mean, because you got to be in great shape to play the game.
Yeah, especially basketball. You know,
Yeah.
because with basketball, it's a lot of stopping and starting. It's like that type of movement, and it's constant running up and down the court. If you don't have the ball, you're supposed to be playing great defense.
Yeah.
But
As I once said in a previous show, I think it was the first one to you. It's all about the ball. That was a previous show I did a long time ago. Almost like when I first went national.
oh yeah, oh wow,
Yeah. It's before I got the job though. That I'm doing now. Before I got the job. I just
yeah. I
passed the
mean,
anniversary.
you're doing big
I
things,
just
man.
passed the anniversary this past week.
You're doing big
Yeah,
things.
he's making milestone, folks. He's passing anniversaries and doing big
Yeah.
things.
11
Congratulations
years.
for sure.
Speaking of that,
Back,
11
give him a
years.
round of applause.
I wanted to get your thoughts too,
Definitely.
because and fans of the
Go
Atlanta
ahead. We
for Sports
definitely
Talk. I'll
like it.
talk more about Bronny James in a bit, but I wanted to get your thoughts on that. What are your thoughts about the Florida Panthers closing the deal in Game 7?
And to think,
Yeah.
when I first started, this was the last 11 minutes. I knew it was going to go south. That's what I say right now.
you know, I, it's been a real pleasure and an honor and a blessing on our end here at the
Yeah.
Allen Alford Sports Talk Show to have great people like yourself and great guests that I've met over the years, and it's been fantastic. It really has been.
A defensive
So
masterpiece.
anyway, I've been covering the draft, both drafts now, because the NBA and NHL are both having their drafts in the same week, which is rather unheard of.
Yes, yes, and
What
the
was
biggest
that?
news for
Game 3.
The fact that they lost Game 3.
Well, they did lose, but remember, they did try to pull a miraculous comeback. I mean, when you're down, by 3 goals going to the third period, most people will not give you a chance. Like, forget it, it's over. They're gonna take, they took the 3-0 lead, but like they're gonna leave in the dust, and Game 4, they get it over with. Goodbye. But when they made that comeback, and we're just there, it was a hair and fracture of tying that game. It wasn't for Borowski's miraculous save. They would have won that game, and it would have been a completely different series. And I still think Florida would have won, but it's only 7 games.
NBA is
That was the
them,
turning
the
point in that
Lakers
series.
drafting Bronny James. I'm sure
Yeah,
was a
that
real big
was.
deal.
It just goes to show
You
you
know,
it's never over till
I
it's
still think
over.
Florida would have won, but
And they
it's only
kept on
7
fighting.
games. But that was the turning
I got to
point in
give the
that
Edmonton
series.
Oilers a lot of credit.
Drafting Bronny
They
James.
they went out with a fight, and I would even have to say in Game 7, in Game 7 I was not 100% sure that the Panthers were going to win because, especially in the second half of the game, the Oilers put on a lot of pressure. They were just like one little oomph away from scoring. They put a lot of pressure on the Panthers on their backcourt, and they did it continuously. There was a part of the game where I felt the Florida Panthers kept the pressure on good, but that whole second half of the game, Edmonton Oilers was trying to do everything they can. They just couldn't get that break, and they came real close. I think if they tie that game, they win it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think
It's
if it,
amazing though that there was not one overtime game in that series. Amazing.
yeah, that's the amazing thing, and
First time since 2001.
I really do believe it. If the Edmonton Oilers would have tied the game, I feel as if they would have held on and won that game. But
Yeah. First time since 2001, not a single game went overtime in the finals.
yeah, but I'm very happy for the Panthers. I'm glad they won.
And those two teams were.
What's your teams?
Devils, Avalanche.
Oh wow. So man knows his history.
Well, I remember where I was too. I was out with some friends. We saw towards the middle of the third period, the Devils were down by one. Like, oh, come on, you gotta get
Yeah,
this.
that was. You know, it just goes to show you it's never over till it's
And they
over.
came up short.
And they kept on fighting.
And
I got to give the Edmonton Oilers a lot of credit. You know, they went out with a fight. And
Oh
I
yeah.
would even have to say in Game
Wow.
7, in Game 7, I was not 100% sure that the Panthers were going to win because, especially in the second half of the game,
Yeah. So
the
man,
Oilers put on a lot of pressure. They were just
but it was an exciting series. And speaking of that,
away
I know
from scoring. They
it
put a
was
lot of
definitely a
pressure
great
the
job on
Panthers
both sides. Somebody had to
in
win.
that backcourt, and
And
they did it.
props to the Florida Panthers.
There
And we'll
was a
talk
part
more
of the
about
game
that
where I
too a
felt
bit
the
later.
Florida Panthers
But I'm excited to
was
hear what
good,
you got going on this
but that
weekend. What do you
second
got
half
going
of
on?
the game, Edmonton Oilers was trying to do everything they can. They just couldn't get that break, and they came real close. I think if they tie that game, they win it. That's what I think.
yeah, it's
I think
amazing though that there was not one overtime game in that series. Amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
First time
Thing.
since 2001.
I really do believe it. If the Edmonton Oilers would have tied the game, I feel as if they would have held on and won that game. But
Yeah. First time since 2001, and not a single game went overtime in the finals.
yeah, but I'm very
And
happy
those
for the
teams-
Panthers. I'm glad they won.
And those two teams were
What's your teams?
Devils, Avalanche.
Oh wow, so man knows his history.
Well, I remember where I was too. I was out with some friends. We saw towards the middle of the third period, like Devils were down by one. Like, oh, come on, they gotta get this. They gotta get this. We're watching the game in the restaurant. I'm like, come on.
Yep, that's right.
They came up short.
Got to call in
And
or make sure you visit him
Raymond
right there
Oilers a lot of credit.
at the Enhanced Sports Show,
They
the
went out
Enhanced
with a
Sports Show
fight.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I would even have to say,
Make sure you do that.
yeah.
And 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. Again, the phone number is 512 543
yeah,
4662. 512 543
But
4662.
it was exciting series.
The Enhanced Sports Show between
Speaking of
4
that,
and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
It
Zone.
was definitely
Make
great
sure you
job
don't
on both
forget.
sides. Somebody had to win.
Call in.
And
Yes.
props to the Florida Panthers.
It's going to be an awesome show.
That too a bit later. But I'm excited to hear what you got going on this weekend. What do you got going on?
Where do I begin? All right. Well,
But I'll definitely be calling in. I'm looking forward to it.
Seventh game of the Stanley Cup Finals. We'll also cover the NBA and NHL draft. Although I can't pronounce all these names in the NHL draft, so forgive me tomorrow if I mess that up.
Yes, July is busy too.
We'll also
Yeah.
recap the
That's
NHL
amazing.
awards for 2001.
I really
Okay,
believe
cool.
If the Edmonton
Awesome,
Oilers
awesome.
would've tied the game, I feel as if they would have held on and won that game.
And your nominations?
But
College
yeah.
baseball recap.
There you go.
But I'm very happy for the Panthers. I'm glad they won.
So-
So remember, call 512-543-4662.
You got it. I'm looking forward to it. I really appreciate you. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much, Lou. You're welcome.
Man knows
Definitely always a pleasure to hear from Lou. That's fantastic. So definitely that's great. Always a pleasure with Lou. So 516-418-5572. Again, that's 516-418-5572. And before I get into more about Bronny James, let me go ahead and thank another one of our fantastic sponsors here at the Alford Sportsbook Show. Thank you so much, CTC ME Mortgage, for being one of our wonderful sponsors here at the Alford Sportsbook Show. That's right. Hey, if you guys need a mortgage, if you need to refinance, if you need help with selling your home, if you need a rental property, anything that has to do with home, my man Kurt McCray can help you. Kurt McCray, feel free to give him, he'll give you that VIP treatment. Call or text him at 346-527-6000. 7564. Again, that's 346 527 7564. Give Kurt McCray a call. Start building equity today and start gaining equity. He can help you with turning your home into cash too, and a lot more. So definitely don't forget to check out Kurt McCray, 346 527 7564. Or you can feel free to visit their website, ctcmemortgage.com. ctcmemortgage.com. We're going to go ahead, in fact, and play another Sam Scola song. That is the CTC Mortgage song right here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. We're going to go ahead and fire up that song right now.
CTCME Mortgage Company, they stand by their loyalty. CTCME Mortgage Company, you can trust their honesty. Make the call today. There's no extra fees to pay. You can take a loan to own a new home. CTCME Mortgage Company, they stand by their loyalty. CTCME Mortgage Company, you can trust their honesty. Get a low interest rate, there's no need to wait. Finance a payment plan. Kurt McCray is your man. CTCME Mortgage Company. CTCME Mortgage Company. CTCME Mortgage Company.
Definitely give Kurt McCray a call. CTCME Mortgage Company. Again, that number is 346 527 7564. 346 527 7564. Or you can visit them at ctcmemortgage.com. Thank you so much, CTC ME Mortgage, for being one of our outstanding sponsors here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Really appreciate you. It's fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with this wonderful show here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Again, that phone number to join in is 516 418 5572. 516 418 5572. So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the Bronny news. And yeah, it is monumentous. That's why I'm not going to hate on it too much. I mean, it's a situation where the Lakers wanted this, LeBron wanted it. It wasn't just LeBron just vouching for his son. You can definitely see the Lakers are behind this. That's one of the reasons why they went ahead and signed J.J. Redick. That was a move that, of course, LeBron had approved. And J.J. Redick and LeBron James have a podcast. So that was done. You know, in business, sometimes when you are, it's who you know. And not only that, when you have long tenure and people still want to make you happy, you get those favoritism. That's what happens in any business. So the only thing that makes Bronny James a little different is the fact that a lot of people don't see him as being credible at all. Whereas Ken Griffey Jr., definitely he was credible. Not to say that his dad not being, in the major leagues didn't help. Of course it did. But he definitely, on his own merits and his own credentials, definitely passed, flying colors. Bronny James, people are doubting his capability to play and be a second round pick for the Lakers. Time will tell. I will have to say that's where Bronny James has to prove people wrong. He has to come in there, play great, be a great teammate, and just live up to that. He's not going to be a LeBron James, so you have to manage expectations, but he can be a very good teammate. He can be a very good person to be on the floor with his dad. I hope he does, because yes, you may go down as, which they will go down as history as being a father-son duo in the NBA, but you at least want to be credible, because you never know, your dad is not going to play forever. But, outside of that, as far as nepotism and the fact that happens in all sorts of businesses. I've seen it so many countless times. May not even be a family member, just be a good friend. They get the hookup. It happens all the time. Unfortunately, I've seen it in sports a lot, and that's why you have a lot of brothers play for the league. It's, hey, my brother plays, and usually when you join a team, or it usually is a kind of like a family network. So the hardest part is for you to break in, but once you get in, the great thing about it is usually a friend or family or somebody connected you will get the hook up at some point, some way. And so I'm not going to hate on it. It's going to be great to see, entertaining. I know the Lakers are behind it. Jeannie Buss, as I talked about earlier, she'll do whatever it takes to make sure she looks out for the Lakers, make sure she puts her Laker organization in a great light. And this is another example of it, making LeBron James happy. So he comes back and plays, signs that contract, plays with his son. It's a foregone conclusion. He's going to sign his contract now. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I'll definitely bring you some more insight on that. And we're going to go ahead and continue on with the Allen Alford Sports Talk show. Going to go ahead. And there was a question here before I move on. Is all the hate justified? No, it's not justified. It's not. It's really not. Yes, Bronny may not have been on his own merits. This position, he would have got it. No, probably not. But it's who you know. And he has a chance to make it right, because once you get in, he's got to ball out. With this move, is LeBron James now truly the GOAT? Well, he is doing something that's different. As I mentioned a few shows back, LeBron James, whether you love him or hate him, he's building a legacy that is very different and very unique to anybody in the NBA. Not even comparing him to Michael Jordan. He has a legacy that's very unique. He has a lot of records. I know he's been playing a long time, but you can't dispute that he has all these records. And he's going to be in the record book again with the only father-son duo in the NBA. That's kind of shocking. I thought, I'd seen it in baseball quite a few times. Thought it was a foregone conclusion. It was done in the NBA before, but no one hasn't. So he's going to be a record book again. I don't think just based on this puts him as the GOAT in all by itself, but it is unique and it is very different. And Michael Jordan had a son and he didn't achieve it. So that's what I'm saying. LeBron James is achieving things that are very unique and very different. I still say Jordan is 1A and LeBron James 1B. The reason why I say that is because I haven't seen anybody, very few people come close to Michael Jordan, his competitive nature, his competitive spirit, even to the point of being a detriment. He is extremely competitive. And on top of that, the man has won 3 finals, then took a hiatus with baseball, came back and won another 3. So 2 dynasties, never lost in the finals. I feel as if, yes, he had more help than James ever did, but you can't dispute that type of perfection. It's just hard to beat perfection. Michael Jordan was perfect in his finals, and I still say it's 1A and 1B, but very, very close. When LeBron officially hangs it up, you can ask me again, and I might change my opinion again. But for now, it's still by slight tick. I got Jordan, but again, I might revisit that when LeBron James hangs it up officially. So we will see. But I still got Michael Jordan right now. So we're going to talk a little bit about the NHL news. Let me pull this up here. Hockey news. And in fact, let me go ahead and give them their props. Let me show this to you guys as well. Let me just do this real quick and show this. I wanted to show you guys this before I moved on to the next segment. So let me show you. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see that real soon. Right there. Father-son combo. It's all pro dad. I can't really hate on that. So we will go ahead and see what happens. And then for hockey news, got to give the Panthers a lot of credit. Got to give them a round of applause for getting the job done. I'll do that now. Yeah, it's not easy to win a game 7, and the Panthers they pulled it off. You know what ended up happening was in the second half of the game, the Edmonton Oilers put a lot of pressure in the backcourt for the Panthers. I honestly thought with that much pressure and for that long, I thought the Oilers were going to get that goal. They tried and tried and tried, but they could not get that goal. Props to their defense. The Panthers wasn't easy, but they held it off and they was able to win a very, very tough Game 7. First time ever the Florida Panthers ever won. Congratulations to them. I had to kind of root for the Panthers, the Florida team. So they pulled it off. So you got to give them credit. Another round of applause for the Panthers. Yes, props. And let me go ahead and thank another one of our outstanding sponsors. Hey, in order for me to go ahead and watch a Florida Panther game, I would have to travel because I'm in Tampa. They play down in South Florida. And the magic word is travel. Guess what? If you need any travel needs, destination wedding, group travel activities, if you need international travel, domestic, cruise for Thanksgiving, guess what? Pushpin Adventures can help you. That's right. Pushpin Adventures can help you. Give them a call, visit their website, and they're going to take outstanding care of you. That's right. Thank you, Pushpin Adventures, for being one of our outstanding sponsors. They have a lot to offer, and you can go ahead and do island adventure if you need to, right there on a beautiful island. Want to go in desert? They can do that for you too. Want to relax and take a beautiful cruise for Thanksgiving? You want to take the kids or you want to leave the kids? Guess what? They can help you. Destination weddings, they can help you as well. Monique has you covered. That's right. So definitely visit Pushpin Adventures at pushpinadventures.com. pushpinadventures.com/virgin if you want to get more information on that wonderful cruise you just saw. And you can give Monique a call directly. That's Monique there, 626-838-1006. Again, that's 626-838-1006. In fact, we're going to play another great song by Sam Scola Songs. That is the Pushpin Adventures theme song right here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Let me go ahead and play that. And definitely make sure you guys give Monique a call or visit the website. You work too hard. You need that vacation. Definitely Monique can help you in Pushpin Adventures.
push and adventures, push and adventures, book a trip with Pushpin Adventures, travel on a cruise with Pushpin Adventures, take a vacation with Pushpin Adventures, tour around the world with Pushpin Adventures, Pushpin Adventures, Pushpin Adventures, make a reservation with Pushpin Adventures, the best value deal with Pushpin Adventures, plan a getaway with Pushpin Adventures, escaping today with Pushpin Adventures, Pushpin Adventures, Pushpin Adventures, Pushpin Adventures.
Make sure you don't forget to give Monique a call. Pushpin Adventures for your travel needs. 626 838 1006. Again, that's 626 838 1006. Don't forget to go ahead and check out Pushpin Adventures. It will be a beautiful trip and a beautiful destination. Thank you so much, Pushpin Adventures, for being one of our outstanding sponsors here at the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Really appreciate you. That is awesome. So, yes, we're going to go ahead and continue on talking about some great things here. And we're going to talk a little bit about baseball here, in fact. So, we will discuss and break down if PEDs truly help your game in baseball. You know what? The physics behind it, absolutely. You know, I watched Willie Mays, some of that tribute that they had, and I saw Barry Bonds getting emotional. Definitely Barry Bonds has mad love for Willie Mays, no doubt about it. But one of the things that I kind of like have a hiccup on is, hey, Barry surpassed Willie Mays' record. There's been no question that Willie Mays did it clean. Barry, not saying me saying it, just look at what it is. So I did some research, and one of the things that Barry did say in an interview was, I don't see how performance enhancing drugs can help you hit a baseball. Well, it won't help you hit a baseball. That's true. But it will make you and put you in a position to hit the baseball further. So that's why I did my research. Where will it help you hit it further? First and foremost, where performance enhancing drugs are going to help you. And again, before I get into this, I want to say I do not, endorse or promote performance enhancing drugs to any athlete. It's not the way to go. Definitely not it is, because it's going to hurt your reputation, can do long-term damage to your body, and beyond. And it can ruin your reputation and, as you can see, hurt you, or people will never give you that credit that you really should have gotten because they feel as if you got it unfairly. Even if you got a slight advantage, people may overemphasize that advantage. Don't put yourself in that position. Don't do it. Having said that, yes, performance enhancing drugs can help you, especially in a game like baseball. How can it help you? Well, Barry's right. It won't help you hit the baseball. That it won't do, but it will help you hit the ball further and it will help you make contact. What I mean by that is, let me just give you a little illustration here. If you have a swing speed, let's just use our number, let's just use this number here of 98 miles per hour. That is your swing speed, right? If you're swinging a bat at 98 miles an hour on a ball that you see, you might just get it right here. Or in this ball, if you where you don't have full extension, what's going to happen here is you're going to either hit a lazy fly ball, pop up, ground out. Or if somebody's throwing hard enough, fast enough, you will miss the pitch. More than likely, yeah, because your bat's still here, you don't have full extension, and guess what? The ball's past you. But in most cases, since the players that are using it usually have no trouble with actually making solid contact, a ball that you see and identify and swing at it, because of just a fraction off, you might be right here or here, but you don't have full extension. So again, that ball is going to be either a lazy fly ball, pop up, ground out. It's not going to be a ball that's going to reach the seats. With performance enhancing drugs, instead of swinging a bat speed of 98, you're going to probably be at a solid 101, maybe even 102 if you work hard enough. What I mean by work hard enough is you still got to work hard at the gym. You still got to practice. But that swing speed going from 98 to, let's say, 101 is not going to bring you here. It's going to give you full extension. It's going to give you full extension. So that ball that you're hitting, not only are you getting full extension on it, but the strength of your forearms, your wrists, your biceps, and especially your triceps, that's a larger muscle, is your tricep, that density is going to be a lot more forceful with physics, because now that V that you're having, that V is going to have a lot more strength and potency to it. So it's physics. Now the ball is hitting an object that doesn't have much flex to it because you're stronger, and you're swinging the ball and hitting it at a faster rate of speed, 98 miles an hour versus 101. And guess what? That ball now, instead of being a lazy fly ball or pop up or ground out, turns into a ball that you're hitting 30 rows back in the seats. That's how performance enhancing drugs will help you. Now, the reason why I use that speed 98 is because if you hit a golf ball and you have a swing speed of 98 miles per hour, you're going to probably hit a drive around 275, 280. That's without carry, without wind. That's where you're going to be at. If you have a swing speed of 101, guess what? You're going to be hitting the ball 300 yards almost all the time, barring it being 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. You're going to be at 300 yards solid because you're going to have a swing speed at 100 miles an hour or at least 101, at least 100. At 100, you're at 300 yards. But at 101, you're over 300. So yes, performance enhancing drugs will help you hit a baseball. It won't give you the skill of hitting the baseball, but if you can hit, which most major leaguers can, it's going to give you that pop. A ball that you would be maybe just in on, you got full extension on, and it's going 30 rows back. A ball, take golf terms, 275, 280-yard drive, you're going to be hitting it 300 all the time, unless you miss hit it. So, and I don't think most major leaguers have a problem with making solid contact. In fact, that's what they tell you in golf. Before you can aim your shots, before you start worrying about where you're hitting at, make sure you're consistently making good contact. So if you can make solid contact with performance enhancing drugs, it's going to make a difference. On top of that, that's where it's going to help you out the most, right there. And it's kind of like, think of it like a flu shot. People have the misconception, if I take a COVID shot, I'm not gonna get COVID. Well, no, you still you still could get it, but it's gonna help you recuperate a lot faster and rebound a lot quicker. That's what performance enhancing drugs will do. It won't help you hit a baseball. Like if you're not a person who can hit a baseball well, that's not going to help you. But if you're a person who can hit the ball consistently on the sweet spot, it's going to give you that extra juice to hit it more consistently. As far as those pop ups or flyouts are going to be 30 rows back. Balls that you would, again, not get full extension on, you are going to get full extension. And those balls that you do get full extension on are going to go much further. That's where it's going to help you. So especially as you age, your swing speed usually decreases. That's where it can help you. So if somebody tells me that it really can't help you, I would tell them, yeah, right. That's not true. So that's why I wanted to give you that segment. It's disheartening because to me, I kind of don't like this part of the game where Major League Baseball players get to break guys' records that are not using. You were, and now you get to break somebody else's record. It's not really cool. That's my look at it. That's how I look at it. It's not really cool, you know. So, yeah. And I'm going to be going to, well, I'll just say it like this. When you walk into Cooperstown, first thing you see is the character rule. If you read that character rule and you take it by heart, it might change your opinion on some of the players that you might think should be in the Hall of Fame. I'll just leave it as that. But moving on, we're going to talk a little bit about boxing. I'll bring you up to date on all things boxing and discuss this weekend fights. Yep, it's going to be great to see Muhammad Ali. Yep, and his grandson fighting again, and it's going to be great top right thanks. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that and a bit more here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. We're going to go ahead and play another Sam Scola song, and that's the Sam Scola theme song. We're going to do that here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show and take a little 2-minute break. We'll come back with a lot more. In the meantime, I'm going to put up this UFL showcase where you guys should probably take advantage of it. Those who are interested, those are the dates, the times. I'm going to be right back with some boxing news here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show when I return. But for now, we're going to play the sports theme song sang by Sam Scola Songs here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. folks. Thank you so much. So we're gonna get into some boxing news now. Some real boxing news. So yes, got a big weekend. We got Nico Ali Walsh. That's gonna be fighting this weekend. That's gonna be great to see. He's gonna avenge his loss with a rematch, which is gonna be real awesome. Definitely, I got my guy Nico Ali Walsh coming out to go ahead and make do on that one loss against Sona Akali, and it's the only loss that he got. So he's going to avenge that. I believe Nico Ali Walsh is going to come in there, do his thing, and win. And Teofimo Lopez, I believe, is going to go ahead and defend his junior welterweight title against Steve Claggett. It's going to be a great weekend. This is actually in Miami. This fight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, 7 p.m. Pacific Time Zone, live on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, ESPN Plus app. It's going to be really cool. And if it wasn't so chaotic and busy for me this month, believe it or not, I may have actually went down to cover this fight. But it snuck up on me, so I won't be down there to cover it. But yes, it's really cool that they doing this thing in Miami. Maybe the next time around I'll come out there and take advantage of it. But yes, and I'm gonna keep you guys up to date on the Devin Haney drama there with Ryan Garcia. I'll let you know if anything else new happens with that. That is so for those who don't know, he officially got suspended, being Ryan Garcia, for a year, and that loss is now put to a no contest. So as far as wins and losses, Devin Haney is now considered still undefeated due to the Ryan Garcia suspension and due to the Ryan Garcia, PEDs. That's why I tell you guys, stay away from that stuff. Okay? Again, taking performance enhancing drugs is like trading $20 to lose $250. That's what you're doing. I'm getting $20 right now, but I'm losing $250 on the back end. It's not worth it. That's one of the reasons why, as a top performing insurance agent that I was, I never cheated the system. Was people try to tempt me? Of course, all the time. But I was like, no, because I knew I was the best, and I did not want somebody to discredit my hard work because I maybe took the $20 bait one time. No, that one time could end up costing you everything, because people will say, oh, we caught him that one time. He must have been cheating on forever. And it may not have been the truth, but that's what people are going to put in their head to make themselves feel better. To make themselves feel better, they're going to really slam you because you got caught. It's not worth it. Don't cheat the system. Ryan Garcia is paying the price, and everybody else who cheated the system is paying the price. When I go to Cooperstown, I've been fortunate enough to go there twice, and I'm looking forward to go there more times. One of the things that I see is like, man, these some great players. Less than 2% of Major League Baseball players, less than 2%, end up in Cooperstown. They even said on the wall, it's just over 1%. They didn't say what that was. It could be 1.1, 1.2, it could be 1.5. So I take something that's complicated and make it simple. If you go to Cooperstown, less than 2% of the Major League Baseball players that play make it to Cooperstown. So I see some great players on the wall, great achievements, but it's also kind of sad because you also know and you don't see the guys that you know should be there, but they're not there because they decided to take an easy route or cheater's route. Either way you want to look at it. Easy route, cheater's route. Either way you look at it, that's the route they decided to take, and that's the reason why they're not on the wall. Are they good enough? Absolutely. Should they be? Well, not based on the guidelines of what the Hall of Fame says, but yes, your talent and your ability will put you there, but your worth ethic and also your integrity can get you taken off there. So I think talent-wise, absolutely. Even some of them were already there. But because they decided to take an unfair advantage, you're not on that wall. And that's one of the things I took away from the Cooperstown. It's like, I didn't feel bad for Cooperstown. I was like, I feel bad for you because you made some bad choices. And because of those bad choices, you're not on the wall where you should be on the wall. You should be in that elite group of less than 2%. But because you decided to take bad choices, this is what it is. Again, you traded $20 to lose $250. And again, every time you cheat the system, it's $20 adding up, $250 adding up on the back end. $250. Then that bill gets so big you can't even pay it, or you're in debt to pay it. So don't cheat the system. Just be as it may, do your best, and you'll make it. So it has been an outstanding June. This is the last podcast in the month of June 2024. I have to say it's been fantastic. I can't believe the UFL season came to an end. It seemed like it was so much fun, and it just kind of like came to an end right at that weekend. And NFL's coming up. July is coming up. Big month in July. We're going to do a lot of great things here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. So stay tuned. A lot of great things coming up. And I really appreciate all you guys' support. Thank you to all the supporters of the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Just posted up a video of Mark Zubizaretti of Friendly Baseball, Mark Zuby for short. Definitely check that out. Props to Dakota. They saw the video. They gave props to it too. I really appreciate Dakota. Hey guys, that's another word of advice for you is that listen, don't worry if you don't get 2, 3, 5, 6, 700 likes. Just worry about the few that you do get is the people that you want to like. So props to Dakota. Props to Mark. Props to all the supporters of the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Really appreciate guys' comments, likes, feedback. Appreciate the sponsors here that we have. Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. Appreciate also CTC MB Mortgage and Pushpin Adventures. Appreciate you guys, the fans. So we're going to continue on with the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Make sure you guys have a fantastic weekend. And we're going to end the show with one of our sponsors here. Yep, Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce. So delicious and addicting. You may need a support group. Make sure you visit Chef G's right there at 301 South 22nd Street, Tampa, Florida. And if you can't come down to Tampa, it's okay. Feel free to visit him at flbbqsauce.com. And it's flbbqsauce.com. He's got some great things. You got honey mustard, fusion, heat wave original, and he has Florida sand as well. So if you want to get that and check that out as well on his website and a lot more here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Want to also thank great musician here, Sam Scola Songs and his wife Mary. Want to thank Sam Scola Songs and his wife Mary. Again, all these songs are available on YouTube, Spotify. They're also available on Instagram and Facebook. For some reason, in the last few days, I haven't seen them. I don't know what happened. I'm going to talk to Sam Scola about that to get them back up there. But if you want to get in contact with Sam, sing along with Sam at gmail.com right there. And again, all those songs are available on YouTube and Spotify. So we're going to go ahead and play another Sam Scola song. That is none other than the Chef G's Florida Barbecue Sauce song here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. We're going to play that song for you. Thank you guys again for all the callers. Thank you, Lou, for calling in. Appreciate you guys tremendously here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. So let's play that song right now.
Comes in full variety, Chef G's Florida barbecue sauce. natural flavor. Chef cheese, Florida barbecue sauce, Florida gold honey mustard on burgers and ribs. Tasty fusion on pork and sausage. A classic taste for chicken steak tips. A hot heat wave on meatballs and ham. It's a cookout treat. Chef cheese, Florida barbecue sauce. Serve on fish and vegetables. Chef cheese, Florida barbecue sauce. Chef cheese, Florida barbecue sauce. Chef cheese, Florida barbecue sauce.
All right, guys. Appreciate you. And definitely have a great weekend. I will see you guys again. Be blessed. Be well. Take care for now. We're going to end the show with a Sam Scola song to Ride Out in the Sunset. Appreciate you guys. Thank you again for all your support and watching the Allen Alford Sports Talk show. Be blessed. Be well. Take care for now. I'll see you again next Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Take care, guys. Be blessed.
It's the end of the show. Let's thank all the fans before we go. It's the end of the show. The Allen Air Sports Talk Radio Show. Thanking our special guest. Thanking our sponsor. It's the end of the show. Tune in again for next week's show. It's the end of the show. Thanking our host before we go. It's the end of the show.